All right. So Tyler, Tyler Cummings, I'm very excited to have a chance to talk with you today about what you just did yesterday, really with Allstate. I'm not used to having my clients open to have these kind of conversations, so thank you very much for your time. And con again, congratulations on your start.
Thank you, Tony. Yeah, yesterday was a big day for us, and just happy, so excited to have the opportunity. And frankly, I'm just glad it's done with. It's a long process. There's a lot that goes into it, but I'm ready for the next steps.
Okay. So I guess my first question for you, it would be A, why entrepreneurship? B, why captive insurance? And C, why this particular brand? So all those are one question.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll take you back probably 10 years to give you a little bit of experience background. Um, Roughly 10 years ago, I was running a hospital as a CEO there. So I had that operational experience,
Right.
several hundred employees running that business, the full P&L management. But I knew at that time I really got, fulfilled personally from the entrepreneurial side. I wanted to open up my own business, start my own business. So that's why 5 years ago I started my own consulting business,
Okay.
and I run that for the past 5 years. And I knew that with this opportunity, I could leverage, running my own business, that experience, and running the hospital, pairing those two things together to make this Allstate, experience successful. So I have all those experiences. It all accumulates into one thing now.
So you decide you're going to do this, and now you need a funding partner.
Hmm.
And you're given our information. Not sure how you got to us. I know we're a preferred vendor in that shop, but I'm not sure how you got to us. But in any event, you got to us. What was your first impression of us?
I will say that I was a little bit lost in the entire SBA funding process. You see
Mhm.
things out there online about how it works, how it functions, but there's just so much info you have to parse through to find the right people, the right banks. Um, I was lost, to be honest. So, thankfully, a broker working on the deal itself with Allstate recommended you. I think you've had some success stories out there in the community. She recommended you, and thankfully, we made that transition for you to help me. And it was tremendous because you know the banks, you have those relationships, you knew who to connect with, what information I needed to get together to make this as smooth as possible. Because one thing with the SBA is there is just so much information that you have to provide.
Right.
It can be really overwhelming at times.
Well, and I think that's part of what we try to do. So I appreciate you bringing those things up. I mean, for us, to your point, SBA can be a daunting task if you've never done it before. And, hopefully what you saw with our team was we were trying to step in repeatedly to, complete an asset purchase agreement for you or do these other documents for you so you don't have to think about it. Guide you
Mhm.
to the right life insurance person, those kinds of things that make the process hopefully easier.
Made it 100% easier. And I really recommend anyone thinking about going through the SBA process to work with a broker to help you navigate that, because there are things that you don't know. You don't know how the process works. You don't know what you need. There's a million different things going on at the same time. And you need someone in your corner who can help tell you where to go, who to speak to. I mean, even like you mentioned, life insurance. Um, Someone I could work with immediately. You connect me with Brian for that. I had the
Mhm.
life insurance policy knocked out in one day. I
Yeah.
mean, so not only do you know the right people, they're super efficient, so we can knock things out quickly, no problem, and just keep it going.
So I know you're hitting the ground running right now, and Monday's going to be a big day for you as well. I'm sure today is as well, but Monday's definitely going to be a giant day for you. Um, when you slept last night and you realized that today was really the day, you know,
Hmm.
how did you sleep well? Did you sleep nervous? What's the energy like?
I slept great finally. Honestly, I've been very stressed for the past several months, um, because there's things that you have to do in tandem through the SBA. I've been hiring staff, I've been buying equipment, pre-close, and you have to have all of that lined up to take over on day one. So it's not just the SBA piece for anyone kind of going through this process next. You
Hmm.
have to hire, you have to get your lease in order, you have to get consulting agreements done, you have to connect with, a hiring firm, because for me, we're staffing up, we've pretty much tripled the team size
Right.
from what I've purchased to what
Wow.
we'll operate day one. So we'll go started with three and we'll open up with probably 10 team members day one.
Wow. Wow. So you will definitely hit the ground running. And to your
Yes.
point, I've done literally 1,000 of these transactions for this brand, um, and in the captive insurance world, period. And I will tell you that the folks that have the large teams like that, they really hit the ground with the right marketing strategy. They do extremely well. I'm excited for you on that. Are you happy you chose 7A Funding Group?
I am absolutely because I didn't know how to navigate the entire process, and you're just a text away, a call away if I needed something. And, there were times when I needed guidance on, funding or, life insurance, just how it's what I needed for the broker on the seller side. You just have those connections and, really anyone going through the SBA process itself needs help. I've gone the conventional finance route before. Um, the SBA route is a 180 on difficulty, in my opinion. You need someone in your corner.
Well, what I would tell you is that we're very proud of you. I mean, you did the work. You know, we do this on a daily basis. That's how we do what we do, but we
Hmm.
only can do it right when we have really good borrower candidates, good client candidates that listen to
Hmm.
us, that pay attention, that are responsive. You were all of those things. Your your captive firm is lucky to have you as a agency owner, and I look forward to seeing what you do next. And also remember, when it's time to expand, come see me. 100% financing. Um,
Yes.
but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you grow rapidly. And I thank you for the time this morning. I'm going to rely on you on occasion to speak to folks and let them know I am who I say I am. Okay?
Hmm. I definitely will. Thank you, Tony, for everything. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you. You go to work. I really seriously thank you for everything. This is big for us to have a candidate, or not even a candidate, an actual owner at this point, convert to ownership.
Hmm.
Take the time for us to with us to do this, and I thank you for that. It means a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah. Talk to me a little about the 100% expansion with the
Yeah.
SBA. Have
So,
you done any expansion
oh
loans in the
yeah,
past?
yeah, all the time. So this was the hardest one for you. So now every time you go forward,
Okay.
I can I can do 100% financing once you pass the first 2 years. So you do this right now, and then you come back to me in 24 months and say, okay, hey,
Okay.
I got book B, and I want to buy this $1 million. Okay,
Okay.
you're gonna fold in your location. Here's your $1 million. Go.
Okay. So it's a 2 year, not a 12
The
months.
just the first time, is you have to build equity. It actually could be 12 months. Allstate probably won't let you do another one for 2 years though. Um,
What if I come to Allstate and say, hey, look, our revenue was 700K when I took over. Our monthly run rate is like 150,000 a month. I'm
hmm
doing 300 items a month, and I
hmm
have for the last 12 months. You
Then
think at
they'll
that
probably
point
say
they
go,
would
and at that
say,
point we can probably do it too. Because what happens is you created equity. A, you
okay,
already put some money in this one, but also B, when you've done that and doubled it up like what you just described, you built all this equity in
yes,
it. And so then the bank just literally just adds it onto your portfolio because it's the same like a number. You got the same number, right?
okay,
And
cool.
so, but the deal is we can't exceed $5 million of total debt at any one time. So
Total
you can
purchase
go pretty
price.
rapidly, right? I mean, you'd be pretty
Okay,
large by the time you got to that. But yeah, anytime you do that, just call me and be like, hey, I got the next book. Send us over the book
yeah,
information, and we literally can close it in 30 days.
okay. So I want to do that in the next probably 12 to 18 months.
I
So we'll
think,
be doing
yeah.
we'll be doing 250 to 300 items a month.
I mean, the way that you're gonna staff up and stuff you're doing, yeah, that's very
Yeah.
real. Um,
Okay.
but
We're doing about a
it
quarter
certainly has to be at
million a
least 12
year.
months. Yeah. But
Yes,
once
12 months minimum. Okay.
at least 12 months. Once you get to the 12 months, but if you start talking to me at month 10, then we can wrap it up
To
at month.
close
We can close
to
on the
close on
yeah,
month 12.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, just do
And they
what you
use
know.
the equity in the current book
Correct.
as the equity
That's
source
that's
for
the
the
equity
second
source
one.
because we're just gonna wrap the other book into it, which is the same thing you're doing. We're just gonna add on to our collateral.
Okay.
We don't have to go back and do anything else other than just know the book expanded.